So this is video 4, and after finding the leaks on the ISOPOLAR lines downstairs, the line sets themselves are leaking. I told the customer what it was, and he goes, because he has an electrician who's done his house and his warehouses and office buildings and everything like that. He's been in business for years, and his electrician says the same thing. When I told him what was leaking, he says his electrician was just telling him about whole air conditioning systems that were put in with the ISOPOLAR 6 months, 18 months, a year later, leaks all over in the copper line set. Same thing, his electrician says the same thing. Is because he goes out on big commercial bills and they're ripping out the ISOPOLAR to put in hardline copper set. And now the owner is not an HVAC guy, he's not a mechanic, he's nothing like that, but he says, he goes, even in my house, he goes, I have the old HVAC system from like the 1980s, 1990s, and there's no leaks in it. He says, when I put the extension on my house, they put in the ISOPOLAR, you know, they had the white line set like that, and in a year and a half later, 2 years later, it all started leaking on all 3 systems. The old HVAC, the standard, the Train or the Courier, whatever he had in with regular line set from Mueller copper, no leaks. But all 3 units from his ISOPOLAR are all leaking. ISOPOLAR strikes again and screws more customers over. So if you want to screw over your customers and screw jobs and get a bad reputation, install ISOPOLAR and you're guaranteed more work later on in the future by putting in a crappy product. Thank you very much. ISOPOLAR.